Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream of equality for everyone. There were many people behind the scenes that helped Dr. King make that dream of equality come true. News4JAX anchor Janice Harris talked one-on-one with some of the people that helped through marching and hosting him at their home when there was nowhere else to go that was safe.
This church has a very rich and long history, including the time frame of when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was here, down to the chair behind me. It's a chair that he once sat in before delivering a message to this congregation.
That the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream of equality and peace that resonated around the world and into the town of St. Augustine at St. Paul AME Church on King Street. This is him at the church in the 1960s.
That's why we are here today. That's why she's here today, because of the faith that she had.
Many remain alive to tell the stories of the civil rights movement. Men, women, and children would march beside him, and many helped behind the scenes. Cora Tyson, who's now 101, and her husband housed Dr. King Jr. in the 1960s. Her husband asked her to cook for the civil rights leader.
I fed Dr. King, it was around 1 something in the morning when they came in.
Really?
And they said, imagine, he said, this is the best food I've had. He said, Sister Tyson, can you cook again?
The Tyson family would house Dr. King for 2 weeks. And it was at this same church where Dr. King spoke that was also the center of the civil rights movement in the 1960s, right here in St. Augustine. Marches would happen day and night in St. Augustine.
We demanded to be served. We didn't get served. They called the cops on us.
What is now Flagler College was then Hotel Ponce de Leon. It was segregated. Beverly Trotman and other students wanted to integrate the restaurants. After protesting several times, police took her and other teens to jail. Trotman was only in the 8th grade.
How long did you stay in the jail?
I stayed in about a week and a half or so.
And the marchers would come here to a place very symbolic. An old slave market was right in this area. It was the same place during the civil rights movement where Dr. King and Andrew Young would walk with marchers. Luvinia Culler recalls marching.
And the buses would pass by, and the kids would look at you, spit on you, or throw stuff at you.
As the civil rights movement continued on, this speech was a foreshadow to his death.
We've got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop.
Tyson said Dr. King wanted to watch his children grow up like any other parent, but he knew that people wanted him dead.
He said, I would love to live to see my 3 children finish school, walk down the aisle. He said, but I don't think so. He said, I'm here on a mission. He said, I'm going to die with my shoes on.
In April, it will be 57 years since Dr. King's life was cut short, but his life lives on, inspiring others to fight for equality and love for all mankind. And he lives on through their stories, inspired to make the world better, just like Dr. King dreamed.